If you are a migrant in Europe, in Italy, whether you are in France, in Germany, in Netherlands, Belgium, in Spain, Portugal, wherever you are, and you got your Permesso di Soggiorno, which is your residence permit in Italy, or even if you are an asylum seeker in Italy, there is one thing you must have heard about, which is the fact that to get a house to rent is difficult. There are also those that are in other EU countries, European countries, and they wish to come back to Italy. Maybe these people have born in Italy, but they left the country to another country, and they want to come back to Italy to settle down or to renew their Permesso di Soggiorno, which is residence permit. You have to do one thing, which is to first and foremost get a place of residence, a place where you call your home. For you to initiate the process of being recognized in Italy, the first step you have to take is to get a place you call your house. And to do this, you need to rent a house, of which you know, and if you have born in Europe, that renting a house is a difficult task. That is why most migrants in Italy and other European countries rent a big apartment in order to host other people who find it difficult and or who are unable to rent their apartments. When you decide to host another person in your house, you must do something according to the Italian law that is called Dichiarazione di Ospitalità, which means hospitality declaration. Anytime you decide to host somebody, to accommodate somebody in your house, whether the person has the Permesso di Soggiorno, whether the person is in Italy or outside Italy, within 48 hours in which the person comes to your house to stay, you must declare to the police that such person is staying in your house. It is mandatory. This declaration of hospitalità is done at the questura of your city. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel because I bring to you educative content. Give me a thumbs up and share with other migrants in Italy. If you are already renting an apartment in Italy and you want to accommodate your friend, another person, there are modus operandi, modalities you need to take. Are you also a migrant in another country and you got your residence permit in Italy and it's about to expire and you want to come back to Italy to renew it? You need a home. That is the first step. You need someone to accept you in his or her home and do declaration, hospitality declaration for you. With that hospitality declaration, you can do your residence in that community. This is the step to take if you want to declare hospitality for someone. Within 48 hours of coming to your house, both of you have to go to the questura of that city. Not any police office, not carabinieri office. You go to the questura of your city, the immigration office, then you tell them to give you the form and also your house contract you take with you. Your Permesso di Soggiorno, your Carta d'Identità, you also international passport, you take it with you. You, the host, will fill your biodata and the guest will also fill, write his name and surname, his codice fiscale tax code, and also his residence permit, which is the Permesso di Soggiorno. After that, you submit to the questura, they will stamp it and give you your copy. That is declaration of hospitalità. You do not need the landlord's consent to do this declaration. And this declaration, the hospitality declaration, is not done at the commune or at the municipality where you live. For you to use the hospitalità to do your residence, you need your landlord's consent, your landlord's approval. And it depends on the type of contract you have. Some, in their contracts, the landlord specifies that the house cannot be sublet to another person. For others, on their contract, it's written that the house can contain a number of people, maybe only two persons. So in that case, you cannot host the third person in that house, because every house has a measurement and a specific number of people that can live in that house. So if the person wants to get his or her residence using the Hospitalità, you, the host, will have to inform your landlord. Then the landlord will give you permission to host the person. It does not require the updates of your contract, because the person you are hosting is not going to be a co-tenant. You are just hosting your friend for as long as the person wants to stay, until the person decides to get his house. The person wants to get his residence in your community where you live. So what the landlord needs to do is to give you an approval. Because when you go to the municipality, to your commune, they will ask you for the house contract and for the landlord's consent. According to the Italian law, this is the rule for the housing suitability. If the size of your house is 28 meters squared, it means that the maximum only 2 people can live in that house. If your house is 38 meters squared, it can contain a maximum of 3 people. If your house is 48 meters squared, it can contain a maximum of 4 persons. 58 meters squared can contain a maximum of 5 persons. For you to declare your residence in a community, you do not need to have a job. So if they ask you, do you have a job? It's not required. All you want to declare is a place where you live, that you live in that community. It is independent on your job. So after you have obtained the landlord's approval, you go to your commune and they will give you the form for a residence declaration. You fill it with all your documents, the host's documents and the guest's documents, and you have to submit the house contracts. So you will get your residence. Before you'll be officially registered at the Ufficio Anagrafe, they will have to send the vigilante, the local police. They will come to check your house if actually the person declaring the residence lives there. It is after that your residence will be officially registered in the Ufficio Anagrafe. From that time, you can now proceed to renew your residence permits. I hope you got this video useful. If you have any question regarding that, drop it in the comment section below and I will answer you. Don't end this video without sharing to your friends and pin the notification bell so that you remain updated when next I upload another video. See you in my next video. Arrivederci.